Well, coronavirus forced service organizations all across the country and around the world to cancel or postpone meetings and events.
Rotary International is one of those groups now finding ways to keep up their fellowship and refocus their service efforts. Joining us via Zoom this morning is the president of Northwest Shoals Community College and current president of the Greater Shoals Rotary Club, Glenda Colagross. Madam President, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
All right, so social distancing guidelines have kept the group from meeting in person. Kind of walk us through now how you guys have adjusted to the pandemic and moving forward.
Well, we met at a small restaurant, and early on when we decided that we could not go and eat lunch anymore, we decided to extend our service opportunities by continuing to pay her for our lunches every week, even though we weren't meeting there. And that has helped her, hopefully, to sustain her business during this unprecedented time. But in addition to that, we decided a little later, some of the officers taught, we decided it'd be great to take care of some of our first responders with our meals also. So every other week, we call one of our first responders in Sheffield. We've fed the Sheffield Police Department, we've fed the Sheffield Fire Department numerous times on those Mondays, so they've taken care of the lunches that we weren't able to eat. It's been great to be able to have that service opportunity. We've also met a few times on Zoom. We've joined the Florence Club, which is a larger club than us, a couple of times, and we've also been able to join the Birmingham Club, which was one of the bigger clubs in our state. So it's been good to be able to utilize those. We have few members, but they are very active. We've had grants that we've been trained to implement even next year. We've gone through that training. Instead of having to go in person, we've had to go on the online version and be trained to be able to write for grants next year so we can continue our district grants for more service opportunities.
Dr. Colagross, I can't even imagine the logistics involved in all of what you're just talking about there. So let's talk about those who want to get involved with your group, perhaps to help out as well, because we have to continue to march this down the road. This isn't going to stop tomorrow. So what do they do if they want to get involved to help you out? And those who are in need of some services that your group can help provide?
Oh, they can call any of our members. They can call our officers. We have a list that we can provide them. They can get in contact with me, and we can get them started of how to become a Rotary member. It's a great service organization that's done wonderful things across the world.
We want to turn our attention now to the Shoals Scholar Dollars program. It's an awesome program that provides area seniors with the opportunity to continue their education. Tell us a little bit about the program and really what it focuses on.
It's been a huge service project for our club and the Florence Club, working in partnership with each other. Several years ago, I think it was 2014, we started this program, and it's to provide last dollar scholarships for those students who would normally have to take out a loan. And it was focused on high school seniors, but they worked from the 9th grade through the 12th grade, maintaining good grades, maintaining great attendance. They have to be an American citizen. They have to maintain certain qualifications. And then once they get the scholarship to come to Northwest Shoals as their last dollar scholarship, after all other monies have been able to be applied, this will keep them from taking out a loan. And many of them have been able to complete their degrees here debt-free. And it's not as much about the money as it is about the things they have to do in order to keep the scholarship. We've done some data analysis, and we've seen that they do much better than our relative native student who don't get the money.
Now, the event, we've got about 30 seconds left, but we understand the event is this Monday. It's a special event. It's a virtual event, really, but they will be driving up for this event?
Well, this is one of the biggest fundraisers that Shoals Scholar Dollars has every year. It's called our Student of the Year Banquet. We normally have a large banquet, and the high schools nominate one senior to be their representative for Student of the Year. And those seniors, they do fundraisers at their schools, which that has been, not been able to do this year as much, but we will choose one Student of the Year. is to raise money for the other students who get the Shoals Scholar Dollar monies. And this year we're going to do a drive-through. And those students that were represented from their local high schools, we have 16 high school seniors that are going to be driving through with a parade and then parking in a designated parking place. And we're going to award the Student of the Year in a drive-through ceremony this year, which will be a little different than a banquet.
And they'll be hearing it on FM radio, I understand. Okay, anyway, yeah.
It's always neat to see everybody making these changes and adapting to make sure these seniors are getting the recognition they need. President of the Greater Shoals Rotary Club and Northwest Shoals Community College, Dr. Glenda Colagross, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much for letting me speak.
You bet. Thanks for being here. 6:13 right now.